Hello class 7, welcome back to another session of computer class. This is your Avjit sir, and today I'll be presenting you the topic Spreadsheet and Introduction. Spreadsheet and Introduction. What is spreadsheet? A spreadsheet is an electronic document representing a table consisting of horizontal rows and vertical columns. That means a spreadsheet is an electronic document that consists of rows and columns. It provides more flexibility, speed, and accuracy in comparison to an expense calculation sheets maintained manually. Calculation is done automatically once the formula is written correctly. Now, if you compare the manual work, it is much slower and there are chances that we can make mistakes. But if you compare your manual work with your electronic document, then it is much faster and is much accurate. The calculations, there is no mistakes. So that is one of the most advantage of working in a spreadsheet. And calculation is done automatically. We don't have to calculate. Once we give the formula, the computer will automatically calculate and give you the output. Now, application of spreadsheet software, which all places we can apply spreadsheet software. Now we can maintain household expenditure, student records in schools, preparing salary sheets in offices, creating bills, representing data graphically, maintaining inventory and planning budgets. So all these places we can use spreadsheet, and it is a great help because it does the work very fast. So big datas are there, but it will take a fraction of second to calculate, and it is more accurate in compared to your manual calculations. Now, some of the examples of spreadsheet. Microsoft Excel. Now, most of us work in this software, which is developed by MS Office. So, Microsoft Excel is the most commonly used spreadsheet software. It is the part of MS Office suite and runs on Windows operating system. Lotus 123, nowadays we don't use it, is very old one. So Lotus 123 is also one of the examples of spreadsheet software for DOS operating system. Nowadays we don't use this. Lotus 123 is already become an obsolete software. Next is OpenOffice or CalC and QuattroPro were commonly used open source spreadsheet softwares. These softwares are generally taught in some of the schools, but in practice we also do not use this software. So these are some of the examples of spreadsheet software: Microsoft Excel, Lotus 123, OpenOffice or CalC, and QuattroPro. Features of MS Excel. Number one is organized data in rows and columns. So whatever data we enter, it is organized in a form of rows and columns. Number two, perform calculation faster with more accuracy, 100% accurate. If your input is correct, you will definitely get the output correct. There will be no mistake. Define formulas to perform calculation automatically. Now, when you work in MS Excel, one of the important thing which you should learn is to write the formula. Once you learn to write the formula, then the calculation automatically done. You don't have to do it by yourself. The computer will perform the calculations. Number 4, you can change the font size, font color and font style to make the document or the Excel spreadsheet look attractive and beautiful and more presentable. Filter and sort data as per requirement. Now, what is filter and sort? Actually, you can arrange your data either in ascending order or descending order. That is known as actually sorting. And last, as you know that in MS Excel we can create 3D effects charts, and through charts and graphs we can easily make out or compare the data very easily. So these are some of the features of MS Excel. Advantages of spreadsheet. Editing. When you build a spreadsheet, you enter data in a worksheet. Now, each data item is stored within a single cell. Now, cells can also contain formulas either written by yourself or chosen from a predefined set designed for common tasks. So you can write the formula inside the cell by yourself, or you can use the predefined, already defined in the software itself. Next is formula. Now, the ability to enter mathematical formula is the key to the usefulness of spreadsheet. Yes, when you are learning MS Excel, the first thing and the last thing that you should learn is to how to write formulas. The following example of formula carries out are calculations on a numerical data item. Now, one example is given B9 into 2. Now, B9 is the cell address. Okay, the address of the cell is B9. Now, whatever a number is written in B9, say 10 is written in B9. So, 10 into 2, that is 20. Okay, so I am referring to the cell address. Whatever data is there in that particular cell address, that will get multiplied with 2. This cell will multiply the value in the cell B9 by 2. So formulas can express a variety of processes on sets of data. Next is preset functions. Now, there are some functions are already defined, like sum, average, product, max, mean. All these functions are already defined in a MS Excel. So formulas are among the most useful aspects of spreadsheet, but one of the reasons for their success is that you do not need to enter every formula manually. Spreadsheet programs provides a range of preset functions that encapsulate means hidden common formulas, allowing users to apply functions without having to type them in manually. So once the functions are already there, we didn't have to type it manually. Preset functions are accessible via buttons in spreadsheet program user interfaces. The common functions include sorting and filtering data, as well as carrying out calculations such as sum, percentage, max, mean, count. So many functions are there. Once you come to know how to write the formulas, then you will see spreadsheet will be a great beneficial for you. Next is graphical display of data. Now, spreadsheet programs can transform data sets into various types of graphical displays. In Excel, the charts section provides the ability to present a data set within a chart or graph. This allows user to visualize and communicate the data sets within presentations. So, whatever data you're writing in the MS Excel, you can convert this data in the form of graph. Now, once you create the graph, then it will be very easier to compare the results. Now, who have got highest, who have got lowest in a particular subject, it will be very easy once you see the graph. You don't have to search for the data, who got how much. So, for example, using pie or bar charts, which you are doing in your maths. So, that way it helps us to compare the marks or any other data items easily. So, visualizing data in this way can help you to understand the data and inform future planning decisions. So, once you compare the data, you'll exactly come to know which subject for you as a student, which subject you have to work very hard, which subjects you're good at. So, all by seeing those graphs, so you'll be easily able to recognize which particular subject you have to improve. So these are some of the ways to represent your data in the form of graph. Next, one of the important advantages is to store data. The primary purpose of a spreadsheet is to store data in a structured way. Data values are entered into cells in a worksheet, and these data values can be formatted, used various categories of data types, including numerical and textual types. So you can not only enter numbers, at the same time you can also use text-based informations. Analyzing data. Now, once a spreadsheet has some data value in it, you can perform various analytical tasks on this. You can analyze what, that just now I told you, that which particular subject you have not done well, which particular subject your friend has done well. So once the data is entered, you can easily analyze it, you can research on it. So this includes mathematical functions such as adding or counting values, by entering a formula, or choosing from one of many preset functions. Already the functions that are defined, like sum, max, mean, average, so already it is defined. So you have to use those functions. You can analyze your data sets. These allows business users to sort data, filter it, and process it. So not only in schools you can use, it can be used in business, it can be used in companies. So in whatever field, you can easily use MS Excel. Next is presentations. The spreadsheet applications such as Excel include tools for data visualizations. You can take an existing data set, existing is already there in your computer, the data, so you can use those existing data set within a spreadsheet and present it within a chart. So you can transform it to a chart, a graph, in various types of graph. Different types of graph are there, like bar graph is there, column chart is there, line graph is there, area chart is there, dogleg chart is there. So you have to see which particular chart fits your data. So with various types of graph and chart option to choose from, and then you can use in the seminar or meeting through presentations. You can show your work through graphs. Okay, so all these are some of the advantages of spreadsheet software. So in the coming days we learn more about spreadsheet, and we'll try to do some practical works once you start learning the basics of spreadsheet. So how to write formulas, so all these things I'll be teaching you. Okay, so hope you all have understood the lesson. We will soon meet in our next session. Till then, take care. This is your Avjit sir signing off. Thank you.